Hello and welcome to all, my name is Miss Crime and today we're looking at two games featured in the 1000 subscriber giveaway. Two games that are the third entry in their series, two games that are RPGs, two games that are similar and different in many ways, and two games that are epic in almost every way. Two games that I'm looking forward to, two games that I have pre-ordered myself. But only one of them is up for grabs, so which one of these games do you want the most? Let's discuss a bit about the games, and details about the giveaway will be towards the end of this video. So, we have Dragon Age Inquisition versus The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Okay, so starting with the most obvious difference between the two. In The Witcher you play as Geralt of Rivia, a complete total and utter fucking badass, up there with Shep from Mass Effect as probably the greatest character from any RPG. It's debatable, but that's my opinion. In Dragon Age, you always get to customize a completely unique character. In the second one it did have a name, Hawk I believe, and I'm not sure what's going to be going on with this one, but it is completely customizable. It will look the way you want it to look. It wouldn't be like, there are presets, but you'll look how you want the character to look. It'll be the class that you want it to be, and you will control a party of people. Even though with the story and the customization, you'll be focusing on your main character, when it comes to combat you will be controlling a party of people, and it will be more strategy based, whereas The Witcher will be more melee, action, visceral, weighty combat based. So both of them are appealing to two different people. I like them both. I like the fact that in Dragon Age you can tackle multiple enemies at once by controlling your party, and really becoming such an awesome force with like all different people taking different roles, whereas The Witcher, you're just this one guy, albeit a competent badass motherfucker able to take on any situation. Nonetheless, you only control one guy in The Witcher, as opposed to Dragon Age where you control a party of 3 or 4 or more people. Okay, moving on to gameplay. Dragon Age Inquisition doesn't seem to bring a lot of new gameplay forward. I'm sure there is lots of new tweaks that are in there, but I don't see anything from the footage that I've seen, or even from reading, that really makes huge leaps and bounds in the gameplay. And to be honest, there was nothing wrong with the gameplay to start with, so that's not a major problem. The biggest difference that you can see is that now it's more of a Mass Effect kind of approach, where you've got this third person free roam kind of deal, and then when it comes to combat it goes back to Dragon Age Origins, where you can pause the action, you can go into a top down view, and you can do like a strategy gameplay, which is awesome. I don't really need anything new. That's what I was looking for in the first place, and that was what I was missing from Dragon Age 2. With The Witcher, you can do the same thing, but you can't completely pause the action while it's in that slowdown, while you are picking which skill you want to use at that particular time. The enemies are still approaching you. It just slows down the time, so it's definitely keeps that challenge up. As far as new gameplay in The Witcher, I've seen that they are adding boats. I'm not sure how much that's going to improve stuff, but yeah, boats and underwater, so you can go underwater. Maybe there'll be some kind of underwater combat. I don't know. It's a new feature which I'm looking forward to seeing. They did add the ability to hunt. Now, there was they briefly touched on this in the first Witcher game, but now all of the enemies will require you to research them, require you to read, to talk to people about and find out as much information as you can before you go and hunt them. So if you go into a city and there's a board saying we want you to kill this animal, you can't just go and hunt it down, and you can't just go and find where it is and kill it. You have to hunt it, you have to track it, you have to find out how to track it, you have to find out where its weak spots are, how to kill it, and then anything else that needs to be done with it. And I really like that. It means that almost all of the enemy encounters are going to be like boss fights, if you will, and that's something that I think is going to make the Witcher 3 improve on The Witcher 2. And The Witcher 2 was fucking outstanding. They could make The Witcher 3 like Witcher 2 and that would be enough, but the fact that they're adding the hunting and the boats is a nice feature. I hope they had more than that. I hope there's lots and lots and lots of new features. That's all that I know of the new gameplay features for both of them. Moving on to visuals, both of these games look like they've had serious graphical overhauls, and they're going to look fantastic. I think Dragon Age Inquisition looks to me like it's had the biggest graphical improvements. Because, like, while the last two games certainly didn't look bad, and they had this really nice art style that was like a balance between realistic and cartoony, and it really did fit the series quite well. Now they seem to have had a new lighting system. I know they're using the Frostbite 3 engine, which is just an incredible engine for graphics, and they've got this new lighting. They've got great atmospheric effects with like this fog and this ambience, and they've got like new textures, and it's just looking really, really nice and immersive. The Witcher 3, or the Witcher series in general, has always looked great. The Witcher 2 still looks amazing today. So The Witcher 3 will be probably the best looking game when it comes out on any system. It just will be looking that good. Okay, so to sum up the good and bad points of them both, I would say that Dragon Age is a more customizable experience. You can customize your appearance, your armor, your party, and your party's armor and appearance. Well, maybe not appearance, but definitely their equipment and their armor. You can customize your gameplay by focusing on action or on strategy, and you can customize the story by branching choices and mini branches, which means that you are constantly making decisions that impact your unique playthrough of the game, which is awesome. Some of the down points: it doesn't seem to have any major gameplay changes. Not that there's anything wrong with the gameplay was strong anyway, but it doesn't seem to be pushing the series forward, other than the fact that you have more mobility, meaning you can jump and you can, like, it's more focused on the third person, which is nice, but it's not exactly leaps and bounds in gameplay. And that seems to be about it. However, the gameplay was strong enough anyway, so as long as they focus on everything else that's important to an RPG, I won't be crying about that. Another bad point is it's made by EA, which means that any DLC will be paid for, and probably highly expensive, and maybe not even worth it. Like, even down to like outfits, you might even have to pay for. We'll see about that. Also, they have been known in the past year for releasing games that aren't finished. I really hope this is not the case with Dragon Age. This will put me off the series and probably put me off EA in general. So be warned about that. Other than that, Dragon Age is looking amazing, and I cannot wait to play it. The Witcher definitely is going to have a graphics overhaul. Gameplay wise, it's got these new gameplay elements where they're adding the hunting. They're having a massive, 35 times bigger than The Witcher 2, which was like a 50-hour game. It's insane. That's going to be complete value for money in such an immersive RPG. Branching choices are going to be present here as well, but the choices that you make in The Witcher don't necessarily affect the immediate gameplay. It affects gameplay hours down the line. Okay, the bad things about The Witcher. Are there any? Yes, The Witcher is going to be my choice over the two. I'm more looking forward to The Witcher, as I have finished The Witcher 1 and finished The Witcher 2, and I'm going to be importing my saves from both into The Witcher 3, and it will be the final game in the trilogy. So I am more looking forward to that. Dragon Age, I have played the two previous Dragon Age games and enjoyed the fuck out of both of them. However, I didn't finish them, so I won't be importing my save game, so I'm not quite looking as forward to that one as much. However, Dragon Age does come out before The Witcher, so there is plenty to balance out the two. Now it's time for you guys to make the choice and tell me which one you're looking forward to the most. So if you would like to enter the giveaway for a chance to win either of these two awesome games, there are two things that you must do similar to the previous giveaways. First things first, the competition is only open to subscribers of the Darkest Hour YouTube channel, so if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And number two, you must leave a comment on this video. Your comment can say whatever you'd like, but it must include the name of the game that you want to win this giveaway. So either Dragon Age Inquisition or The Witcher 3. Any comments with both names will not be entered into the competition, so make sure that you bear that in mind when you're leaving your comments. The winners to this giveaway, along with the other two 1000 subscriber giveaways, will be announced in one video after the channel hits 1100 subscribers. So best of luck to everybody. I can't wait to play both of these two awesome RPGs coming soon, so keep an eye on the channel for more footage on them both. I've been Pymus Crime, and I will see you soon.
Since you put it that